Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing another October daily video with you. Today's page, or spread I guess, is just a couple filler things. Basically, as I was going through and putting my pictures in and my stories in, I realized that I had a couple pages, this white one and orange one, that I didn't really want to put my concert pictures on. I wanted them on some black pages and some pattern paper, so I just went ahead and decided to put in a couple spreads that really weren't related to the days at all. And I think that's okay. I like having a couple things in there that are different, so I hope to do that a few more times as well. I've also been doing that when maybe I don't have a story on a particular day, just kind of putting in a quote or something, a little list or something like that. So here you can see that I've printed my photos in 2x2 squares. There are just the 5, so I'm going to put something there in the bottom. I'm using some scraps from my 12x12 papers, the part that you cut off at the top, to kind of create a border on my page and give it some more embellishment. I like to use those scraps because I feel like they end up in the trash or the recycling, and they're really actually a pretty good size to make borders and to use instead of tape and stuff like that. So I'm enjoying kind of doing that. And now I'm just looking through the ephemera, trying to find something that works. I like this caution banner, but I don't like that it says caution necessarily, but the color works really well. So I'm going to see if I can find a sticker that can kind of cover up the part that says caution. So that way I can still make the most of using it. So actually the sticker covers it up really well, even though it doesn't cover quite the whole thing. But it's also just the perfect size for the spot on my page. Now I'm adding another strip at the bottom there. I like this paper. I don't know how well you can tell. It's like a black marble, which I think is just really kind of fun. I have this little cat, and I kind of want to put him at the bottom and then use these stamps that I got at Target last fall in their like dollar spot section, and it's just not stamping very well. So I'm roughing it up with my eraser and trying again, and it's a little better, but it's not great. And so I stamp it, and then I totally mess the whole thing up, which happens, I feel like, a lot. I probably just shouldn't use stamps anymore. So I'm just improvising, trying not to be too thrown off. I have this circle ephemera piece that matches the same color as the banner at the top, so I want to use that, but I don't want it to say trick or treat since it's not actually Halloween yet. So I'm just looking for something that covers it up, but everything is kind of too big or the wrong shape. So I'm getting some other papers that I purchased later from the same line, and I'm using my circle punch to punch out a circle, and it actually ends up being like the perfect size. I thought it was going to be just a tiny bit too small, but it basically covers everything. And I'm actually turning it over, trying to decide if I want to use the other side up, but I like the black side up better. It kind of looks like a moon, but that's not what I was intending. But I like the way the little cat kind of looks like it's walking through. I'm using this Zig Rider glue pen, and it's really great. I just recently bought it for this project, but it works really well on small ephemera and things with kind of weird shapes. I've been using it for this album, and it's been great. I love that the glue shows up blue, so you know where it is, and it dries clear. It's just like an awesome tool. So if you've been looking for a glue pen, I highly recommend that one. I can link it below. Now I'm just adding some more elements. I have this cardstock sticker that says boo, that I end up choosing to put just a little offset from the other circles. And I'm going to be using this washi strip from the package, and it says something about like creepy cats and I don't know, something else like bats or spiders or something, and I just thought that worked well with the little cat, and the fact that all of these things are outside. We've never actually decorated so thoroughly for fall or Halloween before, because we've always lived in apartments. So right now we're living with Casey's parents, saving money for a house, so it was fun to decorate our front porch for the first time. On the next page, I just wanted it to be kind of simple since there are so many pictures, so I decided to do the ever-popular Anne of Green Gables quote, and I spared you guys the lettering in pencil because it just takes such a long time, and for whatever reason, I have really weak hands, so it takes even longer because I need to like take breaks. So I'm just going through, and I did it in cursive, and then I'm just going through the downstrokes of the letters and adding a thicker line to it to make it look a little bit prettier, a little more like a hand-lettered quote. And it takes a little while, but I think that I like the way that it turns out. It's a good contrast, like I said, to the photos on the other side. I also like how the orange paper works really well with the flowers and things on the other page. So it's nice when I can kind of balance out those bright colors a little bit, tone it down with this lettering. Plus I just love Anne of Green Gables, so this is the perfect thing to put in this album. I have not watched any of the new shows yet, but I really want to. I read the first book for the first time a few years ago, and I just thought it was the cutest thing ever. So I'm excited to read more and watch more, but in the meantime, I'll just keep remembering how much I liked the first book. It's just too cute. I told Casey it's exactly what I felt like when I was, a 10-year-old girl or whatever. Super fun to read. Okay, finally done with the lettering. So here I'm just going to be erasing sort of that pencil that's showing through. Just gonna clean it up a little bit. I wanted to do it in pencil first since this size is so new for me. I didn't want to, have it like run out of room mid-quote or anything. And so now I'm just looking for some pieces from the kit to from all of the supplies that I bought to embellish the page just a little bit. I don't love the way that it turned out, but I think it still works, so it's okay. I'm just using some of the little moth stickers, and I don't know if they would have looked better on black or on white or something. I just feel like they look a little bit funny, but oh well. We're just going with it, and I'm adding some more stars, so I'm definitely going to run out of those. But again, I like documenting our first official fall decoration, and I like that I just kind of went with the flow, even if some things didn't work perfectly. I think it turned out really cute. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!